for Oblivion. Welcome to the stream. Am I in focus? A little bit. It's good enough. It's good enough. I need to get my phone charging. Cable! My cable is here! Hook it up to things. Probably not there. Let's not do that one. This one works. 19% battery. That's fine. Can go the whole day with that if I don't use the phone. It's very hot where I'm at right now. My feet don't have a position. I can't get my feet on a like to like what they're doing. So I don't like what they're doing. I hate it. I hate it because I can't put them on top of each other. Because then it just gets hot and itchy and it's bad. And I can't put them. I need a footrest or something. I probably do need a footrest. Like, I can just put them on the floor and it works. My chair is good enough for that. The only thing I needed to do to this chair was get some risers for the armrests. So that I can rest my arms on the armrests. And I went for like 4 years, or 3 years maybe, without these, but they're pretty good. They're pretty good. So, what were we doing last stream? Last week? I know what I was doing. I was doing main quests. I'm taking care of people who need help. I'm taking care of people who, well, they need help. I need help. But, let's go over there to Castle Skingrad. I need help, and somebody else needs help. And it's all a big helping thing. And it's also very dark. Because it always is. That's right, Castle Skingrad. A lovely place. Oh, I'm over encumbered. It's not a problem. Lovely place. We've had such great adventures over here. Harry, welcome to the stream. When will you start the new Vegas stream? When I'm done with Oblivion. Maybe. I'm going now for a Mr. House playthrough because of the Howard Yu thing. Adilagi, welcome to the stream. Good morning. How's it going? I mean, everybody knows that he's based on Howard Yu, and that H tools from the game is Howard Yu's tools from real life. And they even have the same logo, but as I learned about this man, I discovered the entire quest line is based on his real-life doings. That's interesting. That's really fun, actually. The Lucky Hotel is also based on one of his properties in Vegas. He literally owned 90% of Las Vegas. That's really interesting. I don't know about Howard Hughes. The name isn't unfamiliar, but then if he shows up in a game as the HH Tools thing, then I suppose that's where I know the name from, maybe. Let's see. Hello.
I heard you know how to move in light armor.
I do. Are we not supposed to be here?
What is it?
I'm looking for your boss. There's two. Oh, he's in his bedroom. Right. This is dumb. Who cannot wait while in the air. Guess what? I was just going down some stairs. Does he never show up over here?
How do you do? What is it now?
You guys are all mad.
Good afternoon. What?
Do I know you? Tutia Sextus. I think he is always in his room because he's a vampire.
I'm listening. How are you?
I'm, well, we'll see. Because I can't go in here. Actually, I can, because I'm the Knight of the Night. The Knight of the Night, like Batman. No. It's not in this castle, is it? That I have free roam. Excuse me, sir. Must wake you up. Very sorry about it.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
Are you, though? Because I need aid to Bruma.
While Skingrad is threatened by an Oblivion Gate, I cannot spare any soldiers for Bruma. Whatever you may think of me, I still protect my own. This is my city, and Mehrunes Dagon will not have it while I remain Count of Skingrad.
It is just one soldier that I need. Or, I mean, I need more soldiers, but it's just one soldier that he'll give. What about Chancellor Okado?
I don't envy the High Chancellor his position. It can't be easy trying to rule an empire without an emperor.
Okay.
You too.
Wait a minute. I want to ask you about Skingrad, because you say things about the situation.
You know, I saw your fight against the Grey Prince.
I bet you didn't. Skingrad?
Believe me, Mehrunes Dagon will know he was in a fight if he tries to take this city from me.
Ha!
Take care.
That's so funny. Oh, I also might be about to be accosted by the guard. That's so... This is the throne room. Is this the throne room, or is this a throne room? I think it is maybe a... That's so funny, because, like, he'll know he was in a fight. The implication there is that he'll be bruised. That's how you know that you're in a fight, because you're bruised. Or rather, you know, you were in a fight.
Hi there.
Yes. So, we have one single Oblivion Gate in...
What?
It's an Oblivion Gate. I'll take care of it. In here. Oh, look at that. Isn't that cool? It's a really cool... I mean, it's a little bit silly that they have burned trees next to them and whatnot. But, I mean, besides the silliness, it's a really cool visual. And of course, we're going to be invisible. They're not going to attack us. And everything is going to be fine. Why is he asleep like a mummy? Because he's a vampire. I think maybe that's the reason. At the end of his life, he managed his business via a courier that he never saw face to face. And through that courier, he bought almost all hotels from the mafia. And he even bought Dean Martin's hotel, just like Mr. House does in the game. Remember the quest, to clear the radiation out of the water in New Vegas? Was the man who brought the modern water treatment and sewage to Las Vegas. That's sounds like they really went out of their way to make it based on his life. Did they break the Way Shrine of Kinnereth? Is Kinnereth the terrible one that never tells me I've been here and is always like, you must visit the Way Shrine of Kinnereth? Okay. Remember how I said that to know where to go, you need to look at over there? Oh! Ow. I don't know that is... that is the case. Either way. We're going up there. I really don't like that things just know where you are. At all times. It's really silly. Like those things. We have a mana thing. Your speed is being drained, but it wasn't damaged. That's fine. We have a lava pit that isn't lava, otherwise I would have died. It's the memory, the waters of Oblivion. It's the memory. What is that? It's a Daedroth, just being poisoned. Going around its daily life. Being poisoned and whatnot. Admittedly, I have no idea where to go. Remember, I'm invisible. Now, I imagine I need to get into that tower. Doesn't look like I can. Looks like you're in hell. It does. That is where I am, sort of. It's more or less the implication. Even though it's not quite what it is. You know, from a canonical perspective. As well as even from a metaphysical perspective, it's definitely... Oh, I found the way in. Okay. This is not where souls go when they die. Okay, we got burblies. This is not on, which means I'm in the wrong place. There's a marking as back here. But, oh no. Well, the game crashed. So, launch the game again. As you do. It autosaves, fortunately. So, it's not a big problem, but it's a bit of a bummer. Does it save on auto area transition, though? I don't think it does. I think I disabled that. Yes. Okay. I don't know where I am. Oh, I think I know where I am. So we didn't get some things... Oh! Stop it. I hate it. It's over there. I need to go over there. Just don't like having to cast my thing over and over again. Okay. Yeah, so we're basically in the same place as before. Just hopefully he doesn't crash this time. It's completely random, the crashes, so it doesn't. There's nothing I can do about them. So that takes us to a place. This opens a door, gets those guys aggroed, gets everybody aggroed. There's the punished back here with lightning strider shield. Not good enough. Those guys keep attacking me even though I'm invisible. I think they have like a... They have some cheat on... Do you have Oblivion script extender? I do. I do indeed. I've gone over this before. Right at the beginning. The game is a lot less chaotic or a lot less crashy than it used to be. But I think it's just happenstance. Just happened to be... That's what happenstance means. Just happened to be less crashy. Oh. Okay. We don't think about that. That guy just went off the cliff. Just like that. I know exactly why he went off the cliff, by the way. Because the pathfinding is not actually dynamic. The developers have to put pathfinding nodes on the floor, and then they did put pathfinding nodes up there. It's just one of them was straight off a cliff. And so that guy, yeah, got betrayed by the game. Oh, you keep going up, though. It's all that matters at the end of the day. Got these guys, Keanu Reeves and whatnot. Marquinez. We don't need to kill them because they don't give us anything that we need. The Sorrow Shrine. Yeah, this thing is disabled. Why? I mean... Oh. Well, I mean, maybe, oh. Lock 1 of 2 has been released. That's why. Oh! So... Oh! Hi. What's up? Oh! It actually connects 2 towers. That's... interesting. Am I gonna get another lock up here? Yes, I am. Unless, of course, it doesn't matter, but you'd expect it to matter. Lock 2 of 2 has been released. There's a little bit of treasure over here. These things tend to be good, and that one wasn't. Whoa! Brrr. Ark. Okay. Oh! Hi. I'm invisible. Oh! Oh, it's locking. Okay. I'm very good at this. Ah! Ark. Good. We found our way. I mean, I think. So we got in through there. We saw those 2 towers. That one doesn't have the thing, though. Let's heal. I think we're gonna be safe here. That's the issue for crashes. You should start the game via OBS. But this is the, Steam version. So, Steam version doesn't start through OBS. It starts through here. I think that's how it works. We've gone over this, Harry. You've just forgotten about it. Also because I didn't go in depth on stream. I just looked at it. Okay, we're good. Let's go in and not deal with any of these because they are meaningless. So this one does have that big beam. No, man. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's all as stable as it can be. And honestly, like, it's pretty stable. I can't complain. Marquinaz is being really upset at me. So this one does have the big spiral thing in the middle. What could that mean? I mean, the fact that we don't see it from the outside. Maybe it does stop over there. Is it normal that I don't see it from the outside? I think all we see from the outside is this big LED lighting up. Yeah, that makes some sense. And we have the sigil stone. Wait a minute. The gauntlets of force. That's actually pretty decent. Also, excuse me. For shame. Don't worry, you're just gonna stay here and I'm gonna leave you. And we have taken care of another Oblivion Gate. I closed the Oblivion Gate outside of Skingrad. I should speak to the Count about sending aid to Bruma now that Skingrad is no longer directly threatened. Hi. Yeah. May the force be with you. Absolutely. That's what I thought, actually. So Cyrodiilic Brandy, I might need that. Let's sort this by rubbishness. Weak Potion of Separation, don't need it. Weak Potion of Respite, don't need it. Potion of Dispel, don't need those. Weak Potion of Might, don't need. No, weak potions in general I don't need. Restore Health, that's my Restore Health, so I'll keep that. But weeks of shields, don't need that. Potion of Apathy, Potion of Separation. No. Feather, that's actually pretty good. I'll keep that one, just in case. Detect Life, I don't need. Weak Potion of Healing, all of those, don't need. Although I might. Strong Potion of Dispel, don't need those. They're too bad. Good. Okay. Now, to tell Count Skingrad the good news. Because I can't fast travel now. It's gonna be a bit of a bummer. Is it nighttime, I wonder? Can't fast travel because we have enemies on our tail. And I don't know if I can get up there. It does look like the only access you have is through there, but it isn't. You can actually jump. I mean, maybe. Well, I'm not in combat anymore, so I don't need that. I can fast travel to Castle Skingrad. And here I am. It's raining. I had to go all the way around, so it's only natural. Will I find my way there?
Well met.
I think I will find my way there. I wonder if he's sleeping still. I mean, he only has two places, really. It's either bed or that thing.
It's time for you to leave, my friend. Your bravery is the talk of Skingrad. Well done.
It's time for me to leave, huh?
Mehrunes Dagon has no more love for my kind than for my mortal subjects. Less, perhaps, as we make poor slaves.
As we make
You have helped me by
poor
closing
slaves.
the Oblivion Gate near Skingrad. I will likewise help you by sending aid to Bruma.
Thank you very much.
Take care.
Yeah, I'm getting out of here before he sends me to prison. This is the way. So I don't know how many soldiers he's gonna send. Maybe it's just one, but we'll see. Anyway, on to the next. Let's go to Way so I can sell some things. Use TCL. I could have done that, but... Oh, sorry. Sorry. I could have done that, but I try to reserve cheating to only when the game is bad. And in that particular case, it wasn't bad. It was just...
Speak.
a bit of a finagling thing on my part. It wasn't the game being dumb or anything. It's just...
Greetings to you.
Any news?
Do you think what happened to...
Shut
well
up.
met.
You terrible person. Why is he not where I want him to be? He is where I want him to be now. I think.
You need some...
Yes, he is.
Have a look around. You won't
With his
find
eyes
better
of
prices
Satan.
in all Tamriel.
So, alluring dark arrows. Sell all of those. Burnished golden arrows.
A
Those
good
are really
price
nice.
for a good customer.
Crystal staffs. Those are staves, I suppose. Those are terrible.
It's more than I'd usually pay.
Umbra is really good. Daedric short sword.
You got a great deal there.
Shouldn't have sold that. Oh well. You got a great deal.
That seems a fair price.
I really shouldn't have sold that. But it doesn't matter. Dagger of Depletion doesn't matter. Because I shouldn't sell
That's
anything
a
that sells for
fair deal.
2,000. Have any dagger? Nope. Greater Staff of Frost. Now, that's something that I might be interested in. That thing does a lot of damage. Unfortunately, it's on target. So I'll keep that one. Staff of the Mundane. I don't remember if that's good or not. I don't think it is.
A fine transaction.
Amulet of Ansei. That sounds important. Base Ring of Feather. Base Ring of Fire Shield. Don't I have like a Grand Ring of Fire Shield already? Grand Ring of Fire Walking.
That's a fair deal.
Grand Ring of Heavy Armor.
You
That
got a
sucks.
great deal there. That seems a fair price.
Why are the prices different? I wonder. I don't quite get it. Because the North is just a better name.
You've
They
made
charge
a good
more.
bit of gold.
More for names. For a good name. Glass Greaves. Glass Shield. Gauntlets of the Battle Mage. Fortify Alteration, Destruction, and actually that isn't bad at all. Those fortified destruction, those fortifies are pretty good. Gauntlets of passing, they're just dumb. So I'll just sell them.
A fine transaction.
Gauntlet of force, yeah, don't need that. Fortified strength. Actually pretty interesting, but they're very heavy, so yeah. Elemental ring. That's nice. Wait, resist fire, yeah, that's good. Yeah, those are nice.
A good price.
Base ring of storms. Base ring of intelligence. Nobody got time for intelligence. And base ring of feather.
That seems a fair. That's a good
Lesser
deal.
chameleon robe. We don't need that.
A fine transaction.
Ring of endurance. Ring of fire walking. That's just a bad one. Ring of happiness is a nice one. Reflect damage. Ring of retribution. Yeah, I can have that. I'm gonna have that one on me. Robe of protection. Nope.
You drive a hard bargain.
Talisman of abetment. What amulet am I wearing? Cruelty's heart. It's for strength. Where necklace of swords might be better. Well, it depends if I'm fighting or not. Reflect damage on self. A heavy shield over here. Those are some pretty amazing shields. Hector, welcome to the stream. Greetings from Spain. Hola. First time I pronounced it. I'm not sure I pronounced it in. I meant to say in the Portuguese version of hola, and I just said hola, and I don't think that's how Spanish say hola. Do you say the hola? I think you do, don't you? I'm not sure. But hello. First time commenter, long time follower on YouTube. Thanks for many moments of fun and entertainment. Thank you very much for following me on YouTube. I'm very glad that you do. Thank you very much. I'm glad that that people watch, and I'm ever thankful that people do, because it's a lot of fun. Honestly, thank you so much, and thank you for showing up as well. Thank you for showing up here on stream. I'm doing what I don't do on the Let's Play that I do out of this playthrough. I'm because I don't put the item management on the Let's Play. I just do it all over here. Bound Greaves on self. I don't need that. Aquatic Evolution. Water breathing? I definitely do not. It's also interesting. Aquatic Evolution is a weird name for that. Candlelight? I don't need that. Candlelight Tome? Don't need that.
That's a good deal.
That is not a good deal. Restore health on target. That is a corrode weapon. Why would you do that ever? Damage intelligence.
A fine transaction.
Dire enervation. That's a fatigue. Drain fatigue. That's
a good deal.
Not important. Dominate creature up to level 9. That is really bad. Dominating touch up to level 6. That is also really bad. I just get these items because, well, ooh, ease burden. Not too bad. Fireball is bad.
That's a fair deal.
On target, detect life. I don't need that because I have that as a spell, I believe, and also have a helmet. Greater the spell. Other. You know what? That might come in handy. I doubt it will, but it might. Reflect spell on a bunch.
That's more than I'd usually
pretty nice.
pay.
Silence on target. Don't do that. They will resist. Frost magic. Water walking. That might come in handy. Legendary detect life.
That's a fair deal.
It's a little bit of damage there. Heal other. Sever magic. Heal other. Mute.
You drive a hard bargain.
Bunch of Mythic Dawn commentaries. I'll keep them in my room. I don't think we're going to need them ever again. Open an average lock. We definitely will not need that.
Good price.
Duke Undead. It's only level 15. Telekinesis. I might need that because I don't think I can cast it. Water walking. I might need it. Fire damage. I don't need any of these.
You've made a good. That's
We got silences. And I don't cast those all that often. Spell absorption. Don't need. And summon the Skeleton Hero. That's not a bad summon, but it's not the best summon, so there's no reason to keep it. We got a bunch of charm over here. We don't need that. Voice of Rapture. I think these are special spells, though. And we have Withering Touch and none of that. Ooh. Okay, these don't matter either. And they don't matter because we have Azura's Star. Grand Soul Gem that is broken.
You've made a good bit of gold.
Grand Soul Gems that are... Oh, Grand Soul Gems that are good. These are greater ones.
Made a good... you drive...
So they don't matter much.
You drive... That's a good deal.
A bunch of Welkin stones. Sell.
You got a great...
And a Varla stone. I don't remember what that does. Flawed. A bunch of flawed gems.
A good price.
A lot of them, in fact. I mean, they're worth the wait. Flawless emeralds. What I'm looking for is flawless pearls. We really need
That's more
3
than
more. Silver nuggets. Sapphire. Glad to be a witness to all this transaction action. Transaction action. Yeah, it's basically...
Thank you.
It's a concern. It's a real concern of me.
Always in the shadow.
A real concern of mine in games like The Elder Scrolls in general. But any game that really... that forces you to consider the weight that you carry. It's always a concern of me how much weight... Or rather, not how much weight, but rather... how valuable things are when you pick them up. So it's always that thinking of value per weight. And some games make it easier than others. This game definitely doesn't make it very easy. But it's easy enough that I'm mostly... I have it down to a science, as it were. Of what I'm carrying and all that sort of stuff. So I'm going to use the gauntlets of the Battle Mage here, because those are really sweet. So I try to keep these particular coming back to base to drop off everything adventures, keep them to a minimum, because they really I don't know, they break the flow of the game, in my opinion. Ooh, I didn't sell. Oh, I couldn't sell the potions. Right. They break the flow of the game, and so having a lot of strength to prevent me needing to do these all that often, that is a good thing in my book. And I have so much money anyway that I don't really need to do these all that often at all. Which is a great thing. I don't have that, I mean, I don't have that much strength, actually. I can only carry, like, 375. But, you know, that's enough if you're not picking up that much stuff. Summon Dremora Tome? I like that. The Warp in the West. I don't think I have read The Warp in the West. I have this, yep. I have summoned Dremora done already. We're gonna sell that. There's a lot of keys in here. Warp in the West. And the rest of this. Oh, actually, you know what? Keep the Summon Rufio's Ghost. I don't need it. So, Grand Soul Gems stay in there. Transcendent Sigil Stones, I'll keep those. And then the Ember Matrix, these don't matter that much anyway. Portable Breezes, still don't know what that is. And now we're going to the Market District. To our good old friend that was involved in some really shady business to sell some things. Worse than this are the games that don't mark quest item.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Hey, don't shoot me. I was just sleeping over here.
That's the best you can do.
I mean... Good job.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
I mean, she was specifically attacking me. Who are you? Marguerite DL. Where are you going? Oh, there were 2 of them.
Only the chosen will survive. Do your work. Do your work.
This is what happens when you mess with a guard, basically. And that's all that they really messed with.
Paradise.
Styrbjorn. Well, I guess that's that. I just wanted to wait to sell some things. Worse than this are the games that don't mark quest items and you sell them and voila, a quest gets broken. Honestly, yes.
It is
But,
good. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something
Yeah.
to suit you.
yeah, for sure. For sure, that is a tremendous thing. But it's just one of those... Fallout 1 and 2 does that. And it's just a thing that I grew accustomed to, really.
That seemed...
It's like, I just know what items you need for quests, and that's it. What the fuck is wrong with that dude's look? This one? Or did you mean the ones that attacked us outside? They had summoned items, and they basically become fully equipped with Daedric stuff, and that's what they look like. That one, the merchant. Oh, this. Oh, it's just he looks like that. Is this Vanilla Oblivion? This is not a Vanilla Oblivion. It is, like, it doesn't have many gameplay mods, but it's just full of graphical mods that make the game look better, or at least I try to get the game to look better. And some are very drastic, like the hairs and the faces. Honestly, that's the biggest change. That's like, I always knew that when I was gonna play Oblivion on the channel, I would play with new faces and not necessarily hairs, but new faces at the very least, because the default faces are just absolutely hideous. It's like they didn't spend any time at all on the faces. Didn't read the very big sign at the bottom. Don't worry about it. Yeah, it says, I don't actually know. No, it's over there. Oblivion with graphical mods. That's the one. So let's see. We got Poison of Confusion, Potion of Absorption. Don't need that. Potion of Chameleon. Don't need that. Cure Disease. Only the one. Even though I don't need that either. Mercantile is increased. Maybe I can bring my prices up a little bit. I doubt it. Cure Paralysis. That might come in handy. Cure Poison. No, I'm immune.
No deal.
He's a terrible person. He doesn't... Oof. Don't do that. Oh, freaking hell. How am I going to ever find the price? 80%. Cure Poison. Yeah, I don't need that.
No deal.
Oh, he's going to be mad at me.
You've got to be.
I'm so sorry. If you push it a lot, he
I can't make.
his disposition goes down. There it is. Potion of Endurance, Potion of Feather, Potion of Frost Shield. That's not a greater one. Potion of Healing. That is not a good one. Potion of Insight. Nope.
You've made a good bit.
Yeah, and he says that
A
every
good
time.
price.
Not every time, but I don't like it.
You've made
Should not say anything. Potion of
an
Resistance.
excellent.
Potion of Sorcery. I need the strong potions of anything. And I don't use them either. Although they are very strong. Potion of the Sea. Water Breathing. Don't need that. I'm an Argonian. Restore Health. Oh, that's mine. Strong Potion of Separation. Weariness.
You got a great.
Agility.
You got a great.
Anti-Venom. Dedication. Of course. Disbelief. The Resist Magicka one. Such a silly name. Fire Shield. That's the ones that I actually use. Or might. Resist Shock. Oh, because these are the shields. These are Fire Shields and Frost Shields. Yeah, I don't need that. I need the Grounding. And basically stuff that actually adds resist.
You drive a hard bargain.
That's 45 health. That's Insulation. Yeah, 45 health. Invisibility, don't need it. Luck. Potion of Magicka. 45 Magicka, don't need. Might. That is nice. Oh, that's Restore. I don't need that. Potion of Sorcery. Water Breathing. Resist Frost. Chameleon. Yeah.
You've made a good bit of gold.
I have. I have indeed. And I think I have done all the transactions that I wanted to do. Good stuff.
Please return.
Looking at this elf
It's always
rocking
pleasure.
that L'Oreal
It is
hair.
good to see you again.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Please return.
Because it deserves it, obviously. Okay. Now. Why do I have... a marker in here? In the Green Emperor way. Wait a minute. Remember how I was looking for the Green Emperor way? The map doesn't tell me it's the Green Emperor way, but the location itself says that. Still, anyway, the point is, I need to talk to Chancellor Okado, most likely. I forgot if I had to. I don't remember if the dialogue actually told us this, but the quest marker still.
Remember, trespassing in the Imperial Palace is a serious crime. Do not venture beyond the first and second floors.
High Chancellor Okado is just standing there, looking anime as hell, his back turned to us.
From the Blades, did you say? Joffrey sent you? What's this about? Quickly now.
He's hallucinating. I didn't say anything. Tell me about the Elder Council.
Don't worry. The Elder Council can...
He has a
govern the
different voice,
Empire
by the way.
Perfectly well until a new heir can be found.
You can tell that it's High Chancellor
Truth be
Okado.
told, most of the council has returned to the provinces.
Okay, he doesn't
to
have...
deal with
he went
urgent
back to his normal accent.
But we are in regular communication. But the inner council still holds regular meetings. We have the situation well in hand.
No, he does have a little bit of an accent. And can you aid Bruma?
This is terrible news. Under normal circumstances, I would dispatch a legion or two to Bruma immediately.
A legion or two. A legion or two.
Circumstances are not normal, are they?
I don't know, you tell
I've
me.
been pleading for troops for Cyrodiil for weeks, but the generals assure me that the entire Imperial army is already fully committed. Besides, I'd have a full-scale political crisis on my hands if I tried to pull any troops out of the provinces.
Yes, because of that,
But the cities of
what is it
Cyrodiil
called?
will have to fend for themselves for the time being.
Constitution prohibits. That's
Please excuse me. I have things to attend to.
weak political leadership, I'll tell you.
Remember, trespassing...
I know, you just told me. That is, yeah, that is like, that's brutal. You go to the capital and they're like, nope, you can't. That is, yeah. So let's go to Chidenhall. Everybody loves Chidenhall. Nobody loves Chidenhall. Literally nobody. Chidenhall is a very bad city. And we specifically need to go to the castle. Chidenhall does look cool, though. I wish they made it a little bit cozier and a little bit less sprawling on the inside. Good afternoon to you as well. Excuse me.
Well met.
What are you doing here?
As always, you're a welcome sight.
That's because I am hot as hell.
Count Indaris has ordered
A legion.
positions until
Generous like you belong on a cross. Oh, right.
Oblivion Gate.
New Vegas needs to wait. There's an Oblivion Gate.
I don't know where it came from, but a mysterious gate appeared outside the walls of our city. The way the guards are reacting, it must be a threat. They're massing as if bracing for an attack. The portal is just outside the city walls, through the west gates if you want to see for yourself. Be careful. Some say the gate leads to the realm of Oblivion itself.
Oh my god, that line was so weird. First off, he says, I don't know where it came from, but an Oblivion Gate appeared outside of the city. Well, I don't know where it came from either. I hear it comes from down south, and it's got a sweet tooth. Where it came from. It just popped up. That's what, like, Oblivion Gates don't walk. What are you talking about when it came from? Secondly, the way the guards are acting, it must be a threat. You got it. Oh, no, it isn't. It's an Oblivion Gate. It's not a threat. And then he says, I hear it goes to Oblivion. Yeah. I wonder why you why you hear it goes to Oblivion. It's an Oblivion Gate. I don't... the whole sequence of lines was out of this world.
Until we meet again, may your travels be safe and the road remain clear.
I mean, admittedly, a lot of this stuff, not the throwaway lines like that line that he just did, or
You're off duty now.
stuff like this,
It's about time.
or stuff like that. Now, those lines, of course, they're written once and sort of not looked over again, but a lot of the main quest lines, probably, some of them are written once and never looked over again.
Please, although
So,
I'm
that
concerned
probably
about
was
the
one
safe return of my
of them.
son and the closing of the gate, please
Amidst the
see
times when
evident
Bethesda wasn't
ready
cheap with
for
the
all
cities,
visitation.
this is a city. Remember
With a
Solitude?
possible attack
With 8 houses and a tavern?
free to make
Really?
preparations.
Solitude only has 8
Good luck.
houses? I guess so. I guess so. let's take care of the Oblivion Gate. Solitude, I don't remember Solitude, actually. I finished Skyrim twice. I remember Markath. Markath is cool, honestly. And I don't think the cities in this game are... I mean, the Imperial City is fun, but I don't think the other cities are very well executed. I think Markath... like, the cities in the DLC, they're cool. In the DLC over there, the one with Sheogorath, they're cool. But I don't think the cities in this game are well... Like, there's some cool ideas, but they're not fully developed. I don't know. I think there are some things that either Bethesda just didn't have the time to make them, or... Like, one of the things... I said this a while back. One of the things is the cathedrals, they should all be different. Because, for one, they're different... they're a cathedral for each saint, or whatever they are, deity, or whatnot. So they should all be different. And because they are such an important building in each city, a different cathedral would just give a completely different feel to the city. Also because each city has its own building style. Which means that if you had a cathedral with each building style, that would be really cool. The other thing is, I don't think there's big enough difference in the flora, in the trees, and specifically the trees, to really set each city apart. So they, like, while they do feel different, there's some overlap. And, like, for example, this building style, it's specifically from Chidenhall, but it is kind of similar to Skingrad. It is kind of similar. It's not 100% similar, but yeah. And honestly, that feels like the cities. I think they could be better. And specifically in Markath, I think Markath is cool. Markath was cool, says Hector. It's the overall design here. At least the rest of the cities have their own personality. I fully agree on cathedrals. Yeah, but I hear, I don't know who told me, but during this Let's Play, or during this playthrough on Twitch, somebody said on chat, or in chat, that there was a fire or a flood or something during Oblivion's development, and they had to rebuild the whole game again from the beginning. So I can definitely see that. I can definitely see certain things. There's something that Bethesda said when they announced Oblivion on their E3 presentation. One of the things that they had was soft shadows, and this game doesn't have soft shadows. This game only has character shadows. That's all the shadows that exist. You see, there's no shadows over here. There's only, like, the normal shadows that objects have. But you see the character shadows? That's the only shadows this game has. Nothing else has shadows. Trees don't have shadows. Nothing has shadows. And the E3 presentation, Oblivion, had shadows. Had tree shadows, and had soft shadows, which would just honestly make the game look a lot better. The thing is, Fallout 3 doesn't have shadows either. And Skyrim does have soft shadows, but anyway. But more importantly, they said in the E3 presentation that the game was procedurally generated. The forests were procedurally generated. And nobody really cared too much about that at the time. I remember nobody really talking about it in the E3 presentation, or at least in the reaction. And I think the reason for that is because people didn't really understand what the implications of that would be. If they had done something like that, you need to think of... No other game... Very few other games do procedural generation. And immediately, like, if I tell you if these words don't mean anything to you in your head, when I say Oblivion but with procedurally generated forests, and I tell you what that means, then you can immediately start to tell the implications of that. Procedurally generated forests are what Minecraft does, and what No Man's Sky does, and I can't think of many other games that have that. It just, procedurally generated stuff that is random and it's always new, and that the implications of that, they definitely meant when they announced it on E3 like that, they definitely meant it to be groundbreaking. Another Elder Scrolls game that has procedural generation is Daggerfall, the second Elder Scrolls game. Not the second Elder Scrolls game, the second main installment of Elder Scrolls. Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall. has procedurally generated landscape. Everything is landscape. And what ends up happening is that the map is the size of Britain. That's right. The second Elder Scrolls game, a game from 1992, has a world map the size of Britain. It is enormous. It is enormous. You cannot walk from one side or the other because it's hundreds and hundreds of kilometers long. And this game, you can walk from one side of the map to the other in like half an hour. Or not walk, but run. Because it's only like 5 kilometers wide. So, I was told in the comments here on Twitch that Bethesda apparently had a fire. I didn't look it up after. I probably should. But if they lost the source code for that version of the game and then had to rebuild a lot of stuff, I can definitely see them having one cathedral built and not bothering with it, because building one of those things takes a while. I can see that's probably a work of, especially in 2005 or 2004, that's a work of like easily 3 people, 3 months, a whole month, or 3 months doing a whole cathedral. And that's something that they probably couldn't afford, because they had to release the game at some time, and it was like an Xbox 360 exclusive. No, it wasn't an exclusive, but it was a launch title, and it was like very important. I like the first and second games. The third one, not that much. I'm more of a Dragon Age fan. You mean the first and second games? What do you mean, Harry? What are you talking about? Dragon Age fan. What are you talking about? Very big map on Daggerfall, also nothing of interest in it. Exactly, Hector. That's very true. And the same happens for Minecraft and for No Man's Skies, incidentally. But the thing is, the trees, the forests in this game also don't really have much of interest, and they do feel bland. They do feel very bleh. And I'm running mods that add some interesting locations to the world that are not like, you know, quest locations or anything. It just, they change the landscape a little bit to make it look more interesting, because the landscape in this game is sort of meh. I was talking about The Witcher. Right. Dragon Age Origins is, I think, my favorite BioWare game. It's really fun. Let's see what we have for the Oblivion Gate. It looks like we have an Oblivion Gate over there. And people are just chilling.
If you want to buy a horse, go inside and talk to Tovas.
Of course, I would like to buy a horse. If there weren't an Oblivion Gate behind you.
If the guards don't do something about the Oblivion Gate soon, I'm leaving town. It's not safe here.
It is safe here. You just need to chill.
Everyone is waiting to see if Farwell and his knights return from inside that dreadful Oblivion Gate. Such brave lads. Farewell.
I don't think they will return from that dreadful Oblivion Gate. Mostly because, oh well, unless they have a crown on their characters, then they will return. But I am not fond of this, of having to babysit NPCs. I have come upon an Oblivion Gate dominating the landscape outside the walls of Chidenhall. A few Chidenhall guards seem to be patrolling its perimeter. I should approach one of them and see if I can render any assistance. I can. I didn't see the guards, though. Did they die? No, they're here. They're patrolling the perimeter, all right. Hi. They can't see me because I'm invisible. Don't worry about it.
Aminus can answer any questions you may have.
How's my non-pacifist Deus Ex
Knights of the Thorn Lodge
human? It's, what do you mean non-pacifist? I haven't killed anyone.
Aminus can answer any.
Who the heck is Aminus? Why are you going into the gates of hell? Oh, you're not going into the gates of hell. The famous horse armor DLC is broken in this playthrough. I don't know what happened. It's broken. I really don't know what to do. I don't know where that guy is. You killed the bell tower guard in the prologue. Oh, that doesn't count. So can we do... so what can we do to close the gate? Asks Addy. Like, we can go inside it. I'm having a lot of trouble finding where the heck Aminus is. Because I need to talk to the guard. Maybe he's inside. Maybe Aminus is inside.
Aminus can... Aminus can... Aminus can...
Maybe Aminus is inside. I mean, he has to be, right? I have stepped through the Oblivion Gate outside of Chiton Hall, and now find myself in a dreaded plane of Oblivion itself. Yes, as happened many times before. I should proceed carefully, as unknown dangers await me here. It's the known dangers. That's not Aminus? I hope it's Aminus. There's a fallen knight over here. This has a path. There's some rocks. Don't attack me. And spider women. Hello. They don't talk. Some red paint. Red paint is good. I like red paint. We just keep going down. There's another rock over there. Is that the one that fell? Potentially. This... Got some things on there. This place does feel a little bit more... Oh, look at all the red paint. This feels a little bit more... hand-painted. Hand-painted. More rocks falling down. And... the bowels. Stop it. Without backup, of course. Backup is just... It's not good. We don't need backup. I think somebody was shouting outside my house. Oh, that's spooky. Oh, boy. Get you a gun and close the door. Says Harry. Harry sells guns. That's why he's saying that. So, we fall into the bowels of... Oh, hi! No, I don't want to deal with you. Yes. That thing hurts. Excuse me. I need to get to your fleshy pods, if you don't mind. That sounds dirty. We got some interesting things in here, though. I really don't want them attack... Oh, stop it. Okay, I'm gonna need to kill you, sir. Down you go. Man, these things just keep hurting me. Oh, naked people! Oh, no. Naked people. Okay. Hi. I'm very good at blades now. Oh, we were the only ones. There's also more red paint on the floor. And the way out. Okay. A man gotta pay his bills, says Harry. Yep. Exactly. Time for new glasses, says Jung. Oh, shooting, not shouting. Did I say shooting? I actually... no, I said shouting. No, it's shooting, not shouting. My time for new eyes, actually. A new brain. I need many new things, Jung. I need many new things. But yeah. Hola, Sif. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Look at all the gates of Oblivion and the planes of hell and bad things that come from the ceiling. And honestly, we did a path downhill. And we have a fortress over there. Look at this gate being better than the others. I mean... I think... There's another fallen knight. They were fallen before they died, by the way. Because that's how... Hiccup, I'm sorry. That's how, names work. How do I go on from here? I'm not sure. Okay, teens and firecrackers, nothing more. That's good. That's good. I don't know how to get down there. Oh, look. There's a lot of dead people. I have found out how to get down there. I have located a Dunmer and an Imperial in the Oblivion Plane. They look wounded and shaken. I should speak to them to learn what has happened here. Excuse me.
It's about time someone got here. What took you so long?
I don't know. Who are you?
Who am I? I'm shocked you don't know. My name is Farwill Indorus, son of Count Andel Indorus of Cheydinhal. The wounded one is Bremen Senyen. We are members of the Knights of the Thorn. We've sworn to protect Cheydinhal from any threat, and we've entered this Oblivion Gate to do just that.
To do just protect it. Sure, you are the Knights of the Thorn?
We are knights sworn to uphold the laws of Cheydinhal. We fear no being.
Oh boy.
We strike fast and true as lightning. Many wish to join our ranks, as we are of the highest echelon. Only a select few may join the finest force ever to grace the lands of Cyrodiil. Until now, we numbered only 7, but attacked like a regiment.
A regiment!
Enemies quake at our approach and falter at our charge. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
I set out with the rest of the knights to
It doesn't matter what I say, he just
on the face
says
of our
things
fine
at me.
world. When we arrived, we were overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed.
I myself was able to kill perhaps 2 score of them, but they just kept coming. Only Bremen and I remain alive. However, with you here now, we can take the sigil stone from that citadel and complete our quest for the good of all Cheydinhal. Huzzah!
Huzzah! Let's get out of here.
Are you mad? A Knight of the Thorn never returns home until the mission is done. It's our way. Now, in my father's name, as Count Indorus of Cheydinhal, I order you to lead me to that sigil stone. I suggest we use the
Are you
Raven
kidding
Sweep
me?
formation. You'll assault, and we'll guard the rear flank. Onward and upward! Huzzah!
Are you kidding me?
The sigil stone for this Oblivion Gate is the key. As soon as we have it, we shall rid Cheydinhal of its existence.
I think he's kidding me.
The path is yours. Lead on.
You are... Bremen?
Even if Farwill doesn't say it, we
What happened to his
appreciate
beard?
it here.
Dude!
I'm sure you wish to hear the real story, rather than Farwill's version. Not long after the gate opened, Farwill decided an assault was in order. We charged inside and promptly met resistance.
Yeah, you left it all behind. I had to
First wave.
kill a bunch of
We
them.
pressed on at Farwill's behest. At the base of the citadel, we met a larger second wave of foes. We lost 2 more in that skirmish, as well as Farwill and I being wounded badly. It was at this point we considered retreat. We found the way back blocked by more Daedra.
Blocked.
So we were stuck here until rescued by you.
Until...
It's just like Farwill to leap before he looks. Had we brought a city...
Hey, Blood Angel, welcome to the stream. It has been a while. What's up? Welcome on in.
Instead,
Look at these
wanted
jerks.
to prove his point. The City Watch and the Knights of the Thorn are always at odds. They think we don't have what it takes, and Farwill wanted to show them. Perhaps we're all to blame, but that's not important right now. We must complete our journey and get that stone.
He talks forever.
Please, help us.
Dude, you just saved your life and your friend's life.
Let's keep moving.
We were supposed to come in through there. I have no idea what we were supposed to do. So these guys don't have crowns on them, which means they will die when somebody blows at them or looks at them the wrong way, because this world... Yeah, I was supposed to come from the bowels. This world is dangerous. Look at all those guys dead down there. I just jumped down the hill. It's whatever. It's fine. I'm sure it would be basically the same as we saw. We have another... So I was talking about the fallen Knight of the Thorn. When these guys, they die, they don't become dead Farwill Idarian. He continues being Farwill Idarian, which means this guy was Colin... Yeah, Colin... Fallen Knight of the Thorn before dying. Of course, that's not the implication, but for some reason, that's not the case. I mean, he's just a Knight of the Thorn that has fallen. But for some reason, that particular character is little bit more weird than usual.
This ends here.
I don't know if it will, dude. I don't know if it will. Purging Flame, because you're... Can you guys get healed? Because I don't have heal on target. Oh, no.
This is the part where you... Let's get this.
Where's the other one? Oh, there you are. Man, I really should... Okay, that's a kill. I really should take those hits instead of letting them... Oh, no.
That the best you can do?
You guys are such idiots.
Getting tired? Why? You die! You're pathetic!
Why did you fall down here? How do you think we're gonna get out of here? Oh my god. Okay, Potion of Feather is actually decent. Dude, look at the state you're in already. You're like kids. Can you get up here? I mean, I think so. I think so. Okay. That guy can't, but don't worry. They're gonna die.
You'll never take me down! I'm on your side!
I know, but you're an idiot. So... Oh no. Woo! Did you guys survive? Oh no, they went into the next room. I Oh my god.
I'm on your side!
I know, you freaking doing pirouettes in front of me. Like a goose. Okay, okay. Geese do pirouettes, as you know.
This stands here!
No, it doesn't. Stop it. Stop it. Don't look at me like that. You both need to die. You both need to die so hard. Why? These missions they're just... The game just shouldn't do that. The game shouldn't do that. It just shouldn't. Companions are the work of evil people at Bethesda. Amulet of Absorption. I like that. I like that quite a lot. They're the work of evil people of Bethesda. Evil people, I tell you. Okay. Son of a freaking gun. Not Colin. Romania. How are Romania and Portugal doing? Asks Jung. We've been steady for a month or two. We're basically getting ready for winter. Because winter is coming. I remember using the glitch in this game to paralyze a dude, then repeatedly loot money off of him. That didn't despawn. Using the duplication glitches in the game. So many glitches. Yeah, I don't know the duplication glitches, but I know that that paralyzed thing. That's a pretty good one. Regarding COVID, things are fine. Oh yeah, Harry saying I was watching the Pillars 2 playthrough, and I'm at the part where you get the pet lizard creature, mother of or whatever. Or of whatever. I don't remember her vaguely. And I kept her for a while. So you're probably halfway through by now. You don't talk to them like that, you monster. They're giving their lives for the Emperor or whatever. No, these like honestly, I'll let you in on not a secret. I mean, it is a secret because I didn't say it, but it's not like it's a secret or anything. I'll let you in on my thought process. This guy over here was acting like a douche when I talked to him, and this guy is basically what saved them both. Because what I was gonna do is I was gonna just lead them into the lava. Because all you really need to do is just stand on the lava while healing, and they will walk into the lava and die. And I was gonna do that right away, is how much I didn't like him. But then he was all like, oh, he's just an idiot, you know. So I didn't do that. And now I want them to survive. And they will survive, yeah. Because I will make sure that they do survive. Because I'm not about to have... Unless they die in a very, very cool way for the Let's Play, they will definitely survive. And they will survive because I have this tool at my disposal. You don't see what it is, do you? Do you see what I'm doing? You can't see it. It's the console command. I can kill them whenever I want. And I can kill other enemies as well. Wasn't there recently an EU COVID loan or something? Maybe? I think it was like last week there was something about that. I haven't been following the news very closely. That's because they are under a lot of stress. Excuse my friend, he's an idiot. Says if wait. Who, me? Oh, this guy. This guy was saying, yeah. Got no clue. Here we're busy to go back to beach party, says Harry. Harry has been going to all the beach parties. Okay. So this isn't too bad. We have magic essences, if you know what I mean. But that's not the kind of essences I need, unfortunately. Look at you guys, not having any enemies around here. Oh, dang it. They picked a fight with the fools upstairs. Oh, no. They will absolutely take you down with a single swing of their sword. Can't believe you guys are still alive. Look at this guy. This guy has such... They have such tiny amounts of health. Because they're absolutely uncontrollable. This game is just not suited for this. The advantage of living on the seaside. I wish I lived on the seaside. Lava Beach parties. Colonel just went to one. Huh. I was gonna go to one, but then I didn't. That other guy convinced me otherwise. You are drunk with power, Colonel. With your console commands. Absolutely. Colonel RPG was once a hero, but he lived long enough to become the villain. I wonder where that quote is. Oh, hi! No! You absolute fools! Well, he died. Well, console commands it is. This sucks. Oh, I need to go back to the main menu. That goes from Batman. Nice. God damn it, you're killing me. That because it's from Batman. More like bullshit Atten. What? Bullshit Atten Rock? Commander RPG, am I right? Tip tip your waitress. Commander RPG. Because of the command codes. That makes sense. I hate the loan, says Jung. We need to lend money because Sweden is rich. No, that's not about Sweden being rich. The rich need to lend money. That's what needs to be done because they got it good on the whole plague thing. And then these guys need to die.
With all the lava, you'd think I'd be warm, but all I feel is a bone-chilling cold. Perhaps it's fear.
Perhaps it's you not having died, because this guy died before, and now I killed his opponents and he didn't die. Did you guys get healed from this? Of course you don't get healed from this. Because why would the game make it any easier for you to keep these guys in control? Basically, what happens with these guys, it's not that... It's just that if you don't have a heal target, it's impossible to beat these missions. I don't have a heal target because I can't be bothered making one, really. But I could have a heal target. Yeah, basically, the rich need to pay for this because it's not like anybody else can. So, if they want to keep their cozy spots, they need to pay. Pay up! And I don't mean the rich countries, I mean the rich people. The rich countries, I mean, they have more rich people. Look at them not dying. Because of all these things coming from the ceiling. I need immediate, like, you get into a door, it's like 5,000 million people immediately. It's just absolutely impossible to keep them alive. Okay. Let's do this. I don't know where... Oh, no, they're immediately going in the wrong direction. Oh, freaking hell. You're not going the wrong direction at all. Yeah, I'm not allowing them to die. I want to hear their dialogue. Man, they just love going after trouble. Oh, I can see. I can see the trouble. Lightning Grasp Dome. Do I need that? I don't think I need that. Cheater, pumpkin eater. Absolutely. It's just for the Let's Play. I would have loved to get them killed downstairs. But, because it's for the Let's Play. Retribution of Hypocrisy. Don't call me names. I'm not a cheater. Shut up. Oh my god, they're still fighting. Where did that guy show up from? Seriously, where did he come from? There's more of them. Do they respawn? I don't know. But they're alive. That's all that matters. Apart from not being able to find the way up here. That's a different matter. Okay. Are you guys alright? Where did they go? I think they died. I don't know. I don't know. After I touched the sigil stone, I found myself outside of Oblivion and back on Tamriel. The gate is now nowhere to be found. I should speak with Farville. Did he survive? Oh, they both did.
We made it.
We did it, Sif, thank you for subscribing. Welcome. Not welcome, you've been here. Thank you for subscribing 2 months straight. Thank you very much, you're very generous.
Bravery from someone who isn't a Knight of the Thorn. Now that this battle between good and evil has been won, and the day is ours, you should go speak with my father. He will reward you
The
greatly
day is
for
ours.
escorting me
This
home
guy
and closing the
has the
Oblivion Gate.
goal.
Since you have led us to victory, I am hereby giving you the honorary title of a Knight of the Thorn. Your name shall be revered, and your deeds placed into song, to be performed by the greatest bards for generations to come. Congratulations.
They're gonna have a really hard time rhyming notices your protuberance. Because that is my name.
As a Knight of the Thorn, you are now...
What an
expected to
edgelord.
carry
Harry
the
is,
symbol of your knighthood.
Yeah.
Carry it proudly, and
Well, he had much less of an attitude this time. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Oblivion Gate?
no more will the gate threaten the good people of Cheydinhal. The Knights of the Thorn have triumphed once more.
I triumphed. I did the triumphing. And your friend.
Make sure you address the captain properly.
No, I'll call him names.
Thanks to you, Cheydinhal is safe. Thank you for getting me out of that
This guy.
cursed place.
Yeah, this is... I'm glad I got you out.
The gate has been closed.
I'm glad I got them out.
Finally.
Especially him,
Thanks
not
to
this...
you, the knights have a real victory on their hands.
Not his companion. Okay.
You should hasten to Castle Cheydinhal.
I should...
I'm sorry, I have to patrol the area. But you should hurry to Castle Cheydinhal. The Count doesn't like to be kept waiting.
The Count is a terrible person. You're a terrible person. I was looking for you all over the place.
It's a shame so many...
I was
of the
looking
knights
for him
failed.
all over the place. Where did he
I
go?
suppose their intentions were good, even if they were a bit self-serving.
Sure.
It's a great relief that the gate
bit
is gone.
self-serving.
Now the people of Cheydinhal can breathe easier.
The elf is all pompous and talking about titles while the other guys just thank God I'm all of that whole... Yeah, right? Absolutely. This particular... I need to pay attention to the other gates, but this particular gate feels different than the others. I think this was written by a completely different team or on a completely different day than the other gates. Because this gate tells me things as if it's my first gate. And it's like, oh, after, like, oh, I'm in the gates of the very, very plains of Oblivion. And then when I come out of the gate, it says, oh, the gate is nowhere to be found. And I'm like, I know this. I've done this a bunch of times already. But it just feels different. We don't have Colin with us no more. My baby boy, beautiful boy. Okay.
This day will be remembered.
This thunder really doesn't let you say many things. But yeah. Yeah, that is Castle Chidenhall's Oblivion Gate taken care of. It was a very different gate from the others. Just a single tower, none of the weird nonsense of climbing 3 towers to get to the last one and then climbing another one after that. And they had a really cool approach to the last fortress in there. That was pretty cool.
I'm here to relieve you. My feet are killing me.
How are you?
You are terrible. You are also terrible, but less so than your wife.
I'm pleased to
She's
finally
super
meet the
racist.
savior of Cheydinhall. I'm also overjoyed that you saved my son's life. I realize he's trying at times, and
His father looks younger than his son, by the
still
way.
my son.
It's the way of the Dark
Adore him
Elves.
greatly.
They don't age.
I'm sure he was difficult to travel with.
He does
and I
look younger than his son.
respect his patience. Most would have given him
It's
up
the
to death
tattoos, I think.
rather than deal with his ego. Anyway, I digress. I'm sure you wish to hear of your reward. I'm in possession
He
of 2
even
fine
mentions
weapons.
the thing.
They're
No,
both
it's the
heirs
Dark
of
Elves. The Dark Elves have red
held
eyes.
in the castle for several generations.
That's just normal.
I'd take great pleasure in bestowing one of them upon you. Please, choose the Thorn Blade or the Staff of Indorus.
I don't know what each one does, but I think the Staff of Indorus is probably going to be better for me because nothing is better than Umbra.
The Staff of Indorus it is. Again, I thank you on
Do you have a
behalf of
problem
all
with
the
people that have
citizens of
tattoos?
Cheydinhall.
No, I didn't mean
And
it. I
especially
didn't mean
thank
that.
you as an
I
elated
just
father.
mean it makes him look older.
Farewell, and may Arcade
You know,
guide you.
makes him look older. So now you can send aid to Ruma?
I will not forget your service to me and to Cheydinhall.
Baby Dark Elf with an old
Rescuing
man's
my
face.
son from the Oblivion Gate was a daring feat. With the Oblivion Gate closed, I can now gladly send aid to Bruma.
But he doesn't say how much.
My soldiers are brave and capable. They will do their duty.
Okay, soldiers. Chancellor Okado?
The head of the Elder Council.
As far as I know, the Sword in the Shivering Isles DLC is the only
No
better
one is
one.
better suited to guide us through these troubled times.
I don't know what I did to that sword. Knights of the Thorn?
I think if you had the
Frostburn
chance
and
to
whatnot.
speak to any of the knights,
I think I
they were happy to follow
think I have it
Farwill into
somewhere.
battle.
Oh, right, I
I'll be
remember.
having a very
It's the one
long
that
talk
changes
with
depending
my
on if it's
impetuous
day or
son.
night. I didn't like it.
I don't blame him directly for their deaths.
Directly.
But he must learn to do things the proper way. He must realize he'll be ruling Cheydinhall one day. That's a responsibility I aim to make him ready for.
First off, he shouldn't be ruling Cheydinhall. You should be elected by your emperor. If you're going to have a dictator, you might as well just centralize all power there. Also because the dictator is the envoy of gods. So, like, it's the blood of the gods and whatnot. Anyway, also, he definitely was responsible for their deaths. Recklessness is a form of that. He definitely was.
Take care.
And also, your wife is super racist. But, whatever. We didn't deal with her almost anything. You know what? Let me go back and make sure that she is the one that's super racist.
And Ilari recently. They're all. Thank you for closing the Oblivion Gate. We all took heart when we heard the news. To be frank, I prefer a career in the arena to this paper pusher's position. They're saying some cult. Knowledge is the key to
Maybe she isn't.
be seeing you.
Maybe she isn't the one. Which one is it? I think they dress green, all of them. No, it's definitely her. It's definitely her. This is the race. It could be the Leywin one. It's one of the ones. I think it is her here next to Morrowind. Frostburn is not from Warcraft. Not like in Skyrim where I made my own god sword that is better than anything ever. That's the fun bits of doing it. Like, this game doesn't let you do that. Enchantment in this game is it's super boring. Yeah. It's not as nice as it is. Morrowind is also pretty fun with with weapons. So let's go to Coral and see what kind of problems they have with Oblivion there. They do spells better in Skyrim. They do as well, yeah. It's very true.
You've got the hands of a smith.
Hello.
It is quite nice to see you again. I hope you are faring well.
Arx Fatalis? I am not. Chancellor Okado is not.
As the head of the Elder Council, High Chancellor Okado
Arx Fatalis
is
best
the
spell casting?
de facto ruler of the Empire
It's really,
for the
really
time
finicky.
being.
Time being, huh?
I've warned my people to stay inside the walls and put my guard on full alert. There's nothing else we can do.
Fair enough. We need to send aid to Bruma.
While I understand Bruma's need,
It's always the
Coral's
same.
own defense must come first. I cannot
I wish they
spare
had a
these
different
soldiers
thing.
as long as Coral remains under threat from the Oblivion Gate outside our walls.
It's always the same. I wish they had a different
Farewell.
way of, like, not a different way of telling me that they need me to get rid of the Oblivion Gate, but an actual different. Let's go to the stables. An actual different part of the quest. Just maybe she lost all of her troops because they all went invisible or something, or maybe she wants a big wheel of cheese before she's gonna help me. Or, I don't know, anything, but it's always the same. Go destroy the gate, the Oblivion. Fortunately, we're very fast with it. Or, we're not very fast with it because the gates are fun. Speaking of fun, let's have a chat with this person over here, because they are probably... Hi. You're not a person.
If you're looking to buy a horse,
I'm not.
our Countess will never let Coral fall to the Daedra. Oblivion Gates be damned.
Okay, well, that's an attitude.
Good day.
For sure, for sure. But yes, either the Oblivion Gates are good, like the last one, honestly, or they're very fast, because I am invisible, and I don't need to worry about things. I'm thinking this one is going to be the ones that are very fast. I don't see any guards out here. Our Countess is not going to let us fall to Oblivion. Yeah, right. Once cheese! By best, I mean most original. For me, best spells were in Morrowind. The capacity of breaking the game was hilarious. Yeah, and also alchemy. Alchemy more so than spells, I think, in Oblivion. When she starts worshipping Sheogorath. Yeah. Okay, so this one is gonna be rubbish. That's where we need to go. Sounds good to me. We're gonna need to open these gates before going in there. This is very infuriating. This is infuriating, is what Aw, almost could get. Oh, I'm sending things flying. I'm not sure what I'm sending flying, but I'm definitely stuck. Let's see what we need to do. Oh, it's the mines. Back awful, welcome to the stream. From Vivek to Sathrith Mori in one jump. Morrowind had the best spell mechanics in the Elder Scrolls. I know, right? It's so good. Fortify acrobatics is all you need. Fortify acrobatics for days. Like, one of the things that they removed from spells in, was pretty, like, it was detected pretty soon in this game. One of the things they removed from the spells from Morrowind to this game is Levitate. And Feather Falling. I don't think we have Feather Falling anymore. Okay, so that takes care of that. And that goes over here. Do we need to activate all of those? No, we do not. Can you imagine if we had to? You're out of your mind. So the reason why they did that is because in Morrowind you can like cities are not contained in a wall. So, like, you can levitate wherever you go and you can access anything. It doesn't matter. But in this game, it's different. If you go over a city wall, you don't see any. There's no city inside. You need to get in through the gates. And because of that, they couldn't have levitate. They couldn't figure out a better way to do it better. Also, levitate really breaks the game, but that's the fun of spells. It's to break the game. Yeah, they removed it. And people complained at the beginning. Did you see what I did, by the way? I just levitated away. Talking about not having levitation. I levitated away and completely skipped this whole Oblivion Gate because it's boring as freaking hell. What you need to do, you need to go into 5 towers and fight your way. You don't fight your way because I don't fight my way because I'm invisible. But you need to fight your way through everybody and activate one lever at the top of each tower. And then you come to this tower in the center. And all that in a super complicated way. Yep. This was a fast one. Hi. Cool stuff, huh? No, he didn't. He didn't think it's cool. I wonder how the portals know to put humans out of it when you take the stone. Can you imagine the world just collapsing and all the data just get pooped out after you? That would be fun, actually. Am I the only one who has the opening song of Stargate in the head every time he goes into Oblivion? I think that's Star Trek. Is it? Star Trek Stargate? I don't know. Levitate, Mark and Recall. That's a good one, back awful. Interventions as well, because those are also teleportations. Simplifying the game mechanics so that the level design can be easier. Yeah. You have become ethereal in Skyrim, that lets you jump real far down. I don't remember that spell. Stargate is different. It's a different thing. Okay. Just finished watching SG-1. Oh, I know SG-1. I know that. I know Stargate. Isn't that the one with the Silers? Yeah, I watched the first season. I watched the first season of that. And I didn't like it. I mean, I didn't dislike it. It's just, I was like, ugh. I was exhausted by the end. I was like, oh no, there's more of this. Ugh. I mean, it's not bad. It's just, if you like it, it's good, because there's a lot of it. But I like television that goes somewhere, you know? That just, like, promises different things rather than more of the same. Now I like television that does that. I didn't used to like that. I used to like television series that just dwelled on the same thing over and over again. But I don't have time for that anymore. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. It's a state of mind, really. It's like, I don't watch sitcoms anymore. Also because they all suck. But I don't watch sitcoms anymore because of that as well. They just dwell on the same things over and over again. It's like, I watched one episode and I'm good. And also, the last one I watched was terrible, so I was like, oh, I'm done with this stuff. And then I realized why it was terrible. The last one I watched, incidentally, was Big Bang Theory. I watched like 4 or 5 seasons. I was like, ugh, I'm done. So it kind of soured, I think that kind of soured serialized television for me. Also, Game of Thrones soured serialized television for me. Stargate, Star Trek, up to Voyager, Buck Rogers, and Lex, says Harry. I have no idea. Best spellcasting in games, it would say Pillars of Eternity. No way, Jung. Best spellcasting in games is Tyranny. Tyranny has the best spell making. Well, it hasn't the best, but it has a very good one. I'm sure there's better, but I just don't know the things. Sylar, he's a dude on Sylar. Yeah, Sylar is a dude on base. Actually, Sylar, isn't he one of the guys in Heroes? Like one of the bad guys in Heroes? Or I think it's Cylons. I think I was thinking Cylons. Back awful, absolutely. You didn't like SG-1. Bring up the pitchforks and torches. I liked some things about SG-1. The cinematography was really good. The acting, I remember it being very good. Honestly, I enjoyed it. Like, I liked it. Like, if I had to rewatch anything of the things that I watched, SG-1 wouldn't rank too far down. It would be, of all the TV series that I've watched, SG-1 would probably be near the 20% of the top. Yeah, definitely. But the thing is, there's like 6 seasons. There's 6 seasons of that, and I was just not down for that. It's like, no, I can't watch 6 seasons of this. It's too much. It's the same thing that makes me not want to watch. That's the thing that makes me not want to watch Walking Dead. It's the reason. Like, I guess it's just the state of mind. It's not really. Maybe what I was saying is true, that some of the TV series that I watched soured me to long-term commitments to TV series. Maybe it's true, but like, I'm the kind of person that watched the 2nd season of Lost on television, like on actual television, not on computer as I do now. I just log into whatever service I have at the time, which at this moment is only my cable provider, and I haven't logged into it in forever. But I watched the 2nd season of Lost, and so it's like 25 episodes or something, and I was like, this was pretty fun. And the 2nd season doesn't answer any questions. It just raises more. It's Lost. It doesn't answer questions. It answers always with more questions. It's just, oh, how did you get over here? And then it tells you something that is even more convoluted. And that's just, yeah. So I watched the 2nd season, the 2nd season of Lost, and I was like, this is pretty fun. I'm never watching Lost again, because I could see it. If you watch the 2nd season and you can tell that they will never answer any questions, you are not watching the right show. That show is not made for people who want answers. It's made for people who want questions. And I don't care about questions. I have no intention whatsoever to care about what people think up, because I can think up a lot of stuff as well. I don't care what they have to think up. I like things that work well together if they give me answers. That's why Breaking Bad is so good, because it gives you answers. And not just. Nowadays sitcoms are just plain idiotic. Watching the old one, I don't like the old ones. I actually, the last sitcom I watched wasn't Big Bang Theory. I went back and watched Allo Allo, and I watched another one. I looked it up, like some of the big ones. What's that one with Kramer? Allo Allo is rubbish. It's so mimetic. It's just memes. It is really bad. But it's kind of fun. It's interesting. There are definitely sitcoms that are made for isolated watching, television-based watching, and watching in the background. You can really tell they're made for that. And they work for that, but that's not what I watch television for. I watch television like I have a freaking computer battle station in front of me. I have so much stuff to do. When I sit down to watch, it better be good. And the television was not made for that sort of viewing a lot of the time, especially sitcoms. But the one with Kramer is really good. I watched like 5 or 6 episodes, and it was really good. I don't remember the name of it, though. Was it just Kramer? I don't know. I watched another one as well that was pretty good. It was British as well. The one with Kramer isn't. I see you're sub to roll for it. Did you see the new Stargate tabletop RPG? I haven't. I have so much trouble following their new stuff. I'm still watching Vampire Bloodlines. Oh no, Vampire Bloodlines. Vampire the Masquerade. It's so fun. It's so good. They are so good. All of them are so awesome. But no, I watched a lot of their stuff. But I say I watched a lot of their stuff. I watched 2 seasons of them. 2 series of them before I watched Vampire Bloodlines. And I've watched a few streams here and there, but I not enough to get. Like, when I'm watching their streams, I'm not focusing on the storytelling. I'm focusing on just their raw skill, because because I don't have time for focusing on the storytelling. So I'm just like enjoying their creativity and stuff. Back awful. Hey gender, good stuff. Who's your favorite team? My favorite team, Colonel RPG. Mine's O'Neill. From what? What are you asking. I have no idea what O'Neill is, even as a team. BoJack Horseman, I've heard of that. Top 3 favorite sitcoms. Genie from the 60s, The Addams Family. I think I've watched The Addams Family when I was a kid. I didn't like it, but I was a kid, so I don't know. 2.5 Men. I have seen one episode. I didn't like it. Babylon 5. That's the one that I was thinking of. When I was thinking the Silers, or whatever they were. Isn't that Stargate? It's an amazingly good story written from the start. Does time travel in the first season? Answer it. No, I don't think I watched Babylon 5. I hate that Seinfeld. That's the one. Not Kramer is the one. Yeah, Seinfeld is the one. I watched a few episodes and I liked it. But it's not the kind of stuff that grips me. It's like watching Curb Your Enthusiasm. I liked it, but my favorite sitcom is The Office. The American one. But again, it's dwelling on the same over and over again. I do watch it from time. I've rewatched The Office like 3 times already. It's just good to have on the background. It's just fun. Babylon 5 is awesome, says Hector. I know Sam is an anti-air missile launch. Didn't know what an O'Neill is. Teal is a color. I don't know what we're talking about here. Teal is indeed a color. I'm not a big fan of teal. It's got too much green in it. I don't like. If you're gonna have green in your color, you better have it better be green. Don't go teal. Just don't do that. I mean, if you have red with a little bit of green, that's okay, but not the blue. Seinfeld is so dry. It is, but it's like I liked it because it was, it was like it's an honest take on comedy. It's refreshing. I like it a lot because it's not. I don't know. It's very different from the stuff that I'm used to. I see a lot of its influence on other stuff though. It's clear that it's very influential. Seriously, I totes agree about the color teal for same reasons. You and I back awful. You and I, we're great minds think alike. It's what it is. 2020, too much green. 710. What is that? Too much green 710. Or 5.7, I should say. Paste teal is lovely, especially on vintage cars. Paste teal is very nice, though. I don't think it's called teal, though. But the more pastel, you say paste teal, pastel teal, yeah. Is it called teal still? Anyway, I closed the Oblivion Gate outside of Coral. I should speak to the Countess about sending aid to Bruma now that Coral is no longer directly threatened. It was a fast one. Hi. You know what? There we go. No more Deidre. Or Deidre. I don't know how they call it. It's really weird that they don't seem to decide on how to say that word. Pastel teal. I think pastel teal is like any baby blue. It just assumes a very... pastels in general are very... they feel very similar to me. I think... I don't know. I think it's... I think it says something about me. I don't know what it says, but I think it says something about me that all pastel colors feel similar. Maybe I'm not sensitive enough. I don't know where the I don't know, maybe I'm not sensitive enough to see the difference between a pale yellow and a pink and or a pale green. Just or a pale purple, whatever the names of the colors are, because they all have different names because they're pastel. I think they all have different names. I'm not 100% sure either. Sam and Samantha Carter, best badass scientist in TV history.
You're a sneaky-looking sort.
I just spent a long time waiting over here. You paid the least bit of attention to your surroundings, sir.
It is quite nice to see you again. I hope you were fair.
Colonel O'Neill is the leader of the SG-1 team, and Tils is a human alien host. They're all Stargate SG-1. Oh. So that was the team. I don't know. I don't remember. My favorite of the SG-1 team is Officer Aaron's son. I don't remember. So will you help Bruma now?
Your reputation precedes you, Hera of Kvatch.
Hera.
You have done my city a great service by closing the Oblivion Gate.
Deus Ex Machina.
I will now gladly send
That's a typo.
soldiers to aid in the defense of Bruma. Consider it done.
Soldiers indeed.
Farewell.
Okay. I think we're almost done with these castles. Let's see what else we need. I think we have the right mission. Yes, we do. Allies for Bruma. We have Kvatch? No way. We're actually gonna be asking Kvatch for help. This feels... Nah, it's gonna be like the main city. This is gonna be like the main city. We're just gonna go in there, and they're gonna be like, oh no, my feet hurt too much. I would rather not. No. And then... yeah, it's gotta be, right? Look at all this. They didn't even bother putting out the fires.
Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service?
I don't think you can. But... Is it the Undercroft that I need to go to? No, it is not. It's just to the other side. Look at Kvatch. It's looking a lot better now that the sky isn't made out of Satan. This is probably the coolest looking castle that they had. And they burned it down. Honestly, they shouldn't have. They shouldn't have burned it down.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
I'm super tired. It's mostly 2 a.m. for me, says Back Awful, and I can only think in puns. I hope at least Chad is entertained. That's so Ex Machina is a good pun, though. And... oh, boy. The sky is made out of Satan. It was the Oblivion invasion. You know how it is. Hallow are the Ori. I never played any of those. I want that on a t-shirt. So will you send aid to Bruma, or will you go there and aid them out?
I have few enough men to spare.
He started with a...
But you have more than earned our help. I will send what aid I can. Bruma must not share the fate of our city.
Freaking hell. Savlian.
Farewell.
The pentless man who doesn't put the fires out. I salute you, sir. And notice your protuberance as well, but that's a different question altogether. Also, I always have to check notices, not perceives. It's notices. Yes. Because the freaking jerks at the Imperial City. I wonder if that's a metatextual commentary there. The freaking jerks at the Imperial City who have tremendous numbers of Imperial guards in the city for no reason whatsoever. I mean, apart from killing the Mythic Dawn invaders that sometimes assault me in my sleep. But they have so many guards. We saw that. We saw them have so many guards. And they wouldn't send help to Bruma. But the lonely, pentless dude in a burning castle. Oh, he gonna send. He gonna send. I love how Colonel is mixing the sci-fi series, and I hope he's messing with us. I am definitely... Am I messing with you? I am not. I don't do it on purpose. Here are two guys in a mule. A mule. A mule? Sure. Trousers are for sissies. Watkins, welcome to the stream, by the way. His greatest weapon is in his manhood. And he wants to the Daedra to know it. I'm a fake geek. I don't know almost anything. Virgin guards with pens versus Chad manhood guard. Yeah. Yep. It's pretty apt description. Satan Sky plays Heroes 3, build the Grail structure in the Inferno City. Oh, I did get to that mission, didn't I? Oh, I finished Heroes 3. I have a Let's Play. I didn't finish the expansion though. It is super difficult. I am bad at playing. Oh I wonder why you don't ever hear any tainted blood breeds like in D&D. Someone must have read with Daedra. Actually, Backawful might be able to answer that question. But I think we know that. I think there's explanations, Blood Angel. So.
Good day.
Yes. Aid for Bruma?
I would like to send help to Bruma, but I cannot risk weakening Anvil's defenses with that Oblivion Gate open outside the city.
Always the same. Always the same.
I won't risk my guard attacking that infernal Oblivion Gate. We'll hold the walls...
Vampires are the tainted blood breeds. Chancellor Okato?
Chancellor Okato has performed heroically. No one else could have held the Empire together during this crisis.
You know what? He didn't perform heroically at all. He's a jerk, and...
Farewell.
I don't like him. Hopefully he dies at the end of the game.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
You are indeed.
We're all wondering when more of those evil gates are going to open. I'd leave town if I dared.
Yeah.
Farewell.
He's the... I was trying to remember if she was the Countess here. I had forgotten. But now I remember he's the gray... He has such a forgettable face. I think it's on purpose. He's the gray fox that we... Well, we're working for a long time. I spy, with my little eye, no Oblivion Gate. And we're right next to town. Can they even see the gate from the town? I mean, not in this weather, they can't. Watkins asks, what is my favorite city? I'll have to think a little bit about that. Let me just go here to the gate. Oh, it was hidden behind a rock. And I found a gate to Oblivion. Is this gonna be a fast one? Hello, little scamps. Oh, they all break the... Oh, don't set me on fire, that's mean. They all break the... Do they break the temples or whatnot? I don't know. Yeah, this one is gonna be a fast one. I can feel it. So what are my favorite cities? Well, let's see. Anvil is very memorable. I really like Anvil. I really like the Imperial City. I think the Imperial City is just fun. Like, it's a big undertaking. It's a big thing. But it's also lame to say it's the Imperial City. I think my favorite city probably wouldn't be the Imperial City, though. But I really like the Imperial City. If I had to pick between the Imperial City and Anvil, I'd probably say Anvil. So, right now, Anvil. Kvatch, I don't like Kvatch. It looks cool, but it's all burned up to smithereens, so I don't like it. Skingrad, I don't like it, because even though it is a very well-designed city with an inner bailey, it doesn't have portcullises or anything, but it's very well-designed city. I don't like it because it's very difficult to traverse. It does have some redeeming points that are really nice, but I don't like it. I don't like it as much as Anvil. Coral. Coral, I forget what it is. I don't know what Coral has. So, I don't like it. Bruma is a very memorable city, I think. It's a really interesting one. I think it's Skyrim sort of spoiled Bruma for me. Yeah, so I don't like Bruma as much. Because Riverview is just... Is it Riverview? White... Yeah, it's White something in Skyrim that just is a better Bruma. Chidenhall, we were talking about it before. It's just not... It doesn't feel quite there. They should have made it a little bit cozier, a little bit tighter inside. But yeah. So then we have Breville. Breville, no, it's very tall. I don't like Breville. It's very tall. It feels very Daggerfall-esque. So, yeah. And Leowyn. No, I was thinking about Leowyn. Leowyn is the one that's very tall. Breville is the one that's all piratey. Or is it the other way around? Either way, I don't like either of them. Breville, Anvil is my favorite. Striker City Mafia, welcome to the stream. How's it going? You don't see any human children either, says Blood Angel. Very true. Vampires are the result of Molak Ball raping certain people in Skyrim. Colonel, what's your favorite... Oh, yes, right, I answered that. The Oblivion Gates break a few things. There are 2 houses you lose access to when Oblivion Gates spawn. Interesting. Very difficult for Daedra to conceive since they are immortal and infertile. More like ritual mixing, like Molag Bal does. Oh, interesting. It's a question of angels don't have sex. Is that how the English version goes? Of angels not having gender? Because angels don't have sex is one of the translations that you could think of from Portuguese, from how Portuguese does. Those mods are lit, says Brandy. No HTV. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Did you get them off Steam? I did not. I got, so I don't have the list right now. I don't know the list, but there's a list online. Actually, it's on the Nexus website. The Nexus website that has a lot of mods that you have to download manually. It took me forever. It took me like easily 8 hours to get all the mods running. It's a lot more of a hassle than it is on than it is on Steamworks. But there's a list that I don't remember the name of the list, but there's a list where with a bunch of graphical mods, and I downloaded it off of there manually. That's it. I didn't download some of them because because I couldn't download that, like the download links were broken or led to websites that didn't allow you to download and stuff like that. Striker City Mafia says Anvil is my favorite too. I think you have good taste. Right, yeah. I like Anvil the second best after the Imperial City. Yeah, I would say so. Back awful. Bravil is tall and piratey. It's not very tall. It is piratey, but it's not very tall, actually. Leowyn is pretty normal. Yeah, I think Leowyn tries to distinguish itself more by the people and what they say, because they're very, very racist in there. They're like super. Everybody's talking about, and it's a little bit goofy on some of the characters and a little bit more realistic on some others. But you know, I think that's just. Dog Days, welcome to the stream. Not quite there. Should have made it a little tighter. Go on, says Dog Days. Yeah. In the Bible and other Christian mythos, angels alongside demons have genders. I don't think so. I think in the Bible specifically, they don't have genders. Because when I say the Portuguese way of saying it, it is specifically the biblical angels don't have gender. And because we don't say género, which is the word for gender, we don't say it very often. We say sexo, which is the word for sex. We literally just say angels don't have sex, which is a little bit ambiguous of what I mean in English, but in Portuguese it isn't for some reason, because you don't say have sex to talk about actually having sex, if you know what I mean. We say it in other ways. Well, need to go, says Hector. Thank you for showing up. Have a good night, and thank you very much for following me on YouTube as well for so long. Had a great time. Had a good one. Bye-bye. In Abrahamic mythos, angels totally have sex. I think they're children called Nephilim. But I don't think that exists in the Bible. Well, at least in the Catholic Bible, that is more or less accepted here in Portugal. The Nephilim are not referenced. Those are in the Apocrypha books. Which means that, yes, in the Abrahamic mythos, they definitely have sex. Absolutely. That doesn't mean they have gender, though. Still. But the color of Leowyn makes it quite unique, too. A lot of tall walls have a sandy color. Yeah. Yeah, it's the tall city. I remember that one being tall. Because this is the one that has the river in the middle, Bravil. And that one is also very unique. I think Bravil is probably the most unique one, because it has all the canals and stuff like that. Sounds like a hassle, but it looks great compared to vanilla. It is a huge hassle, yeah, but it looks pretty good. Yeah, I'll get out of the map in a little bit. Skingrad is my favorite city. Skingrad is down there. Oh yeah, Skingrad is very unique as well. I don't think it is as unique as Bravil is. Honestly, the most unique one is probably Bravil, even though I don't like it as much. The English version of the Bible does have genders because English doesn't have any traditional gender-neutral pronouns. Pronouns aren't gender, though. I mean, if we're gonna talk about, that's not what I mean. Basically, when I say, that's not what the Portuguese saying angels don't have sex. That's not what the Portuguese saying means, because we also don't have the neuter we don't have the neuter pronoun. But pronouns are not gender. It's very important to know. They are in grammatical terms, but not when we're talking about people. I mean, if we assume that angels are people, because it depends on the mythos. They might not be people. And I believe in Catholic Christianism, angels are not people. I'm not sure, though. It's an interesting question. Anyway. So, we have an Oblivion Gate to open, or rather, the opposite, to close. This one looks interesting. Is it gonna be a fast one? And by a fast one, I mean on the Let's Play. Will I actually show it? Because this stuff, it doesn't matter. Angels are not human, but they are people, sapient. Well, it depends on what you call it. Well, it depends on what you call it. I don't know that is the case. If you're saying that's the case, back awful, then you probably know better than I do. But I can definitely conceive of a interpretation or of a canon that says that angels are just extension of the will of God, and don't have soul. And just if you say it doesn't have a soul, then that's enough for it not to be a person. Because if it's just an extension of the almighty, all-knowing, all-ever-present thingy that they describe God as, if you say it like that, then they're not people. But if, on the other hand, they have souls, then they're people. I think that's it's a reasonable way of defining personhood, even though it is limiting. But we're talking about religious canon rather than philosophical discussions, if you know what I mean. The castle of Skingrad is too unique. It is. That is very true. And I love that the guards wear steel armor. Can they be sapient if they aren't derived from apes? Why not? Sapient, like, do you mean to say that if we find out that humans aren't derived from apes, we all of a sudden are not sapient? It's like, oh no, we were born from I don't know, aliens or something. We're not sapient. See you later, Jung. Thank you for showing up. Have a good night. I don't know that I actually went... Oh, that spider's after me. I don't know that I went in the right direction. I might have. Sapient. You know what? That's settled. That's proof. It's proof. Man, do you see the way they designed these levels? This is just padding, by the way. This is absolutely just padding. There's no wonder in my mind why I never got past this point in the main quest. Because unless you have an invisibility spell, even if you have an invisibility spell, I think even if I had an invisibility spell, which I probably did, if I weren't playing on stream, I would just give up, honestly, because this is just padding. If I didn't have friends to chat to while doing this repetitive thing, I could just cheat and go there, I suppose. Because we're going up to that tower. It's kind of a cool approach, but it is super boring. Because it's just like, especially if I had to fight them, my god. And they're not even in the bullet sponge mode that they become when you are very high level. I had to make a build so that they wouldn't be that I wouldn't be very high level. I'm level 22 right now. Words 1, philosophy 0. That's right. I think that's appropriate and good. We're going up there. I don't know how we're going up there. Oh, look at that. The only tower that actually has this room occupied. All of them are... Most of the towers are are blocked off, those rooms. And for some reason, I remember them having that room being there all of the time, and that's the first one that I see. Just going invisible, nobody attacks me. It's like God mode, except... yeah. It's like God mode, except it doesn't spoil the fun for people who don't like me cheating. Which is fair enough, I don't like me cheating either. But yeah, it's kind of silly, isn't it? It's just, I think it's just supreme oversight. Like, you can have spells break your game. I don't know. They shouldn't have put so many enemies. They should have made the combat better, honestly. Daedra A, I'm telling you, something's here. I just felt something brush up against me. Daedra B goes, you need to relax. Here, smoke this. And then their sigil stone gets disappeared. That's what happens. Yep. It's pretty fun. I like that animation. I closed the Oblivion Gate outside of Anvil. I should speak to the Countess. Yes, I should. Hello. Let's go speak to the Countess. Can I fast travel? No, I can't. But I can kill these little scamps. That little scamp punched me. How dare he? Castle Anvil. It's good, what is it? Skin flakes and toenails from our lord, Merun Stagon. Great stuff. That probably would get you super high, honestly. I wouldn't want to smoke that though. I wouldn't trust the podal. Is that the term? Podal hygiene? I think it is the term. Podal hygiene of Daedra Lords. I wouldn't do that. That sounds caustic.
You sure gave those damn Daedra what for?
Moon sugar is skin flakes from Lorca. No! Okay, can you send the aid now?
I've heard that you've closed the Oblivion Gate outside Anvil.
She just said that
I honor you for your bravery and service to my city. With Anvil safe for the moment, I will send some of my best soldiers to bolster the Bruma garrison.
Thank you.
You too.
And that, I think, it says quest updated, allies for Bruma. Doesn't that conclude the allies from Bruma? Yes, it does. I have concluded the allies for Bruma. Now I need to defend Bruma. The thing about defending Bruma, though... actually, yeah. I was gonna say we need to do the other mission for Joffrey. Not for Joffrey, for Sean Bean. But we don't need to do the other mission. He's already ready. He's got the armor on, he's got all the things. So now all we need to do, I think, is to go to Castle Bruma and defend the town.
Good to see you.
How goes it?
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
I can't believe it. The Grey Prince has been beaten. There's a new arena grand champion now.
It's been so long since I beat the grand champion.
So I've heard.
Farewell. Well met.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
Farewell, well met.
Syndicate of wizards have led a boycott of Imperial goods in the land of the Altworld.
The Ultima have powerful wizards. It could be a dangerous situation.
Good night.
Bye.
Them having two conversations in a row is something that I will never understand. I don't get it. Anyway. Fucking Thalmor. Oh, fucking Thalmor. Now I need to defend Bruma. Bruma proceeds to spam invisibility. We'll see. If I need to defend people, I probably won't spam invisibility. But I won't do it today. It's not going to be this stream. It's going to be in 2 days' time when I stream again. Because for right now, my feet are killing me. I'm not even kidding. My feet are killing me because they're too hot. And I need to basically scrape them with a freaking cheese grater or something because they're so itchy. They're really itchy with the sweat. I'm not going to scrape them with this cheese grater, but I am going to put them in water. And because I need to take a rest before I go to sleep, and it's already past midnight. So yeah, that's my athlete's foot. I don't think I do. I might, but I don't think I do. I looked it up to see what it was, but I don't think so. It's just itchy. I have my skin on my one foot anyway. My skin was burned when I was a kid, and it sweats differently. It just sweats differently, and it's whenever I sweat, it's always been like that. It gets itchy, and if I don't have my feet out without socks for a while, or every once in a while, I should say, it gets very itchy. So yeah, I don't think I have athlete's foot though, but thank you for asking. Anyway, honestly, I wouldn't know if I did. So yeah, maybe. Thank you for showing up. Have a good night, everybody. Stay safe. And have a good morning as well, depending on where you are, or afternoon. And I will see you in 2 days' time. Bye-bye.